Morning Reds, Sam here from United People's TV with today's Transfer Daily. How's everyone getting on? Straight off the bat, if anyone could drop a like on the video, subscribe to United People's TV and share and comment, it makes a real big difference. And thanks to everyone who did it yesterday, do it again. Let's get straight to it with today's Transfer Daily. Lots to talk about as always. With pre-season coming very close, it's getting busier and busier. And by the looks of it, United may complete a transfer today. Keyword is may, right? Don't get too excited. Of course, I'm talking about Matteo Darmian, the Torino right back. Now, Calcio Mercato are saying that Darmian is flying in today and he's going to be taking a train to Manchester to complete his move to Manchester United. By all accounts, Sky Italia are very much saying the same thing, that a deal is very close. Gianluca Di Marzio last night said that there was a €2 million difference on valuation. That's a small amount of money. So everything is pointing towards a deal for Matteo Darmian going through very shortly, whether that be today or tomorrow. But hopefully it's just before the team flies out for the pre-season on Monday. Fingers crossed on that one. But as I said, all the reports suggest that that's how it's looking. Fingers crossed, because we could really do with a new right back, let's be honest. Antonio Valencia is not a right back. Doesn't matter how much you try and say he is a right back, Tony is not a right back. And Van Gaal doesn't like Rafael. I don't know why, but that's a different conversation to have. All accounts, it looks like Darmian is going to be United's new right back. Moving on, Cadena Cope in Spain went a bit bonkers last night with their rumours, and I mean bonkers. Number one, they said that Real Madrid had rejected a €140 million bid from Manchester United for Gareth Bale. Yes, I said €140 million. Given that United's current record is £59.7 million, which works out at around €83 million for Angel Di Maria, that figure would blow it out the water. They've also said that a massive Sergio Ramos bid is imminent. Now, what do we take of either of these? I do think a big Sergio Ramos bid's coming. We've already bid for him. We didn't get him. But we're going to try again. We won't just go away, but it's because of David De Gea. That deal was getting delayed a little bit. And so it should, because we're not letting Dave go without a fight. And it looks like Real Madrid are not letting Sergio Ramos go without a fight, which again is understandable. As for the Bale bid, we were really heavily linked with Bale earlier in the window, and the rumours died down a bit. Now they're back with a bang. €140 million worth of bang. Can you see a place for Gareth Bale in this United team? Let me know in the comments, because he's a fantastic player. But he plays in a position that we're stacked in, and we've already signed Memphis Depay. Would you play Bale as a striker? If you would, he wouldn't sit behind Wayne Rooney, would he, in the pecking order? Let us know in the comments. I want to know your opinion on this. Next up, we've got Fenerbahce and Van Persie. Now, there's reports that suggest, again from Gianluca Di Marzio, who's been at the forefront of all the Darmian news, he's saying that Fenerbahce are going to fly to England to discuss buying Van Persie with Manchester United. Now, again, I want to know your comments on this. Should Manchester United sell Robin Van Persie this summer? It's a good debate to have, because there's arguments for and against it. Personally, I would sell Robin Van Persie, but it would leave United in a tricky situation with strikers, because we've got Wayne Rooney, we've got James Wilson, and that's it. Hernandez is going to be sold as soon as a club comes and wants him. And I don't think Robin Van Persie is perfectly suited enough to this 4-3-3 formation at this age. He played all his career at Arsenal, but he's lost his legs. He now relies on staying very kind of stagnant and play coming towards him. We need a striker who's dynamic, who can run deep and then sprint forward as well. I don't think Van Persie can do that anymore. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Am I being too harsh? I don't think I am. Let me know in the comments. Speaking of comments, we're going to be looking at a couple of comments you guys left yesterday on the video. Got one from Silvio Dante. I hope it's the real Silvio Dante from Sopranos, but I don't think it is. But anyway, Silvio said that he's worried about the Otamendi rumours going quiet and that we won't get Ramos. Now, Otamendi has finished Copa America. He's now off. He's on holiday. I think he's got until 26th of July to come back from holiday. So he's got 18 days. Obviously, all negotiations are going to have nothing to do with him. It's going to be his representation with Valencia and Manchester United. Now, I do agree that the rumours have gone slightly quiet, but if transfers tell us anything, look at this Darmian deal. Manchester United weren't linked with him at all until about 72 hours ago. All of a sudden, we're on the verge of signing him. The British press don't seem to have much information anymore. Ed Woodward and Louis van Gaal have really tightened the ship. Last season under Moyes, sorry, not last season, season before, everybody knew that we were after Fabregas. He was very open with bids. It's closed doors again now. It's back to Fergie time. I much prefer it that way. But we'll see how these go because we do need a new centre-back. And Otamendi or Ramos, either of them, both of them, would be fantastic. If they don't come, do we have enough at centre-back to survive next season? I really don't think we do. Let's have a look down here. Do you think we could sign any one of Lacazette or Kane? And what do you think about the rumours about Bayern are going to offer Muller plus Robin plus cash for Di Maria? Now that's from Kastub Kulkani. Now I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but let's discuss these. Do I think we can sign any one of Lacazette or Kane? Yes, we could sign Kane, but there's going to be too much money. Lacazette is available, I believe, and I believe we could sign him. It all depends what we want to do. I don't know whether Van Gaal wants to buy a striker. He should be buying a striker, but should doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in football. We already know that. And these crazy rumours going around about Muller plus Robin plus cash for Di Maria. Are you kidding me? Muller is one of the best strikers in the world. Robin is still one of the best wingers in the world, plus cash. As good as Di Maria is, he's not worth that much. And Bayern Munich aren't bonkers. They won't give us a deal like that. That would be absolutely mad. Do you think that deal can happen? Let us know in the comments. Of course, that's it for today's UPTV Transfer Daily. As always, please like and subscribe. As I said at the start of the video, it makes such a big difference. And please share. Show it to all United mates. Obviously, this is the best video on the internet, so you want to share it, right? Good lads and girls. So that's it for today's Transfer Daily. We'll be back tomorrow. See you later.